I'm back, you guys. Bam! Purchased. I also got myself a little matcha drink. So good. But yeah, this is the book I chose. It's funny because I went in there with a plan. And when I mean plan, I mean like specific plan. I was like, okay, first I'm gonna go get a drink from the cafe. Then I'm gonna look up what books I want to potentially buy. But I'm gonna read the first couple pages of each so I can decide which one to get. One I couldn't find, and then the other, it didn't really hook me from the beginning. I was just kind of like, but I ended up like grabbing anyways. Why am I being so vague? I guess I just don't want to insult like someone's writing, because I'm not saying like either of the books are like boring or anything. I'm just saying they didn't like hook me from the beginning, you know? Like I guess like I also just wasn't in the mood for them. You know how you kind of have to be in the mood to read a certain book, and they just weren't fitting my vibe, I guess. Then I just like browsed around with my little drinky drink in my hand. The landlord's family. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, one book was recommended to me by a friend, but I had like forgotten about it, but I saw it, so I picked it up and I was like, huh, all right, I have 2 books. And then the last book, by the way, I haven't been to Barnes & Noble in years. And when I mean years, I mean like I literally think like maybe like middle school, high school. It's been a while, and I forgot just like how present I felt. I was like, I didn't think about anything. I didn't think how my heart just feels destroyed. Like I was like literally so like zen, you know? And it wasn't until I left Barnes & Noble I was just like, wow, that was a really nice time. I wish I could tell you how much time I spent there, but I'm really not sure. I want to say maybe like an hour to 2 hours. I really lost track of time. Like if I go back to my phone and can figure it out, I'll tell you. But yeah, it felt like an hour or 2 maybe. Anywho, so I didn't know like they do this thing where like they have like the book and then they have this little like card under it, and they'll like write something like a little summary of what the book's about, or like a little opinion about how someone feels about the book or whatever. So for this one caught my eye, not because of the cover but because of the little card under it. It said, so I was in the sci-fi section, right? And it said, if you're wondering why there's a dragon book in the sci-fi section, you're gonna have to read to find out. I was like, dang, this just worked on me, because now I want to find out. So I grabbed it, right? I was like, all right, let's see. So then I found like the perfect place to sit at the Starbucks inside the Barnes & Noble. It was like tucked away all the way in the little corner. I was like, yes, I have privacy, but I still felt like self-conscious and stuff. So like the way that I was sitting was like kind of uncomfortable, because like I was kind of facing everyone. It was weird because like I was like tucked away, but I was also facing everyone, so I felt just like weird, you know? So I was like trying to like sit up straight, or like I don't know, like it's just like my social anxiety kicking in. Like I just felt like uncomfortable, and I wasn't sure like how to sit. Okay, anyways, I had my 3 books. Oh, I did take a picture, so I guess I can just like show you like right here what 3 books I chose. I had my 3 books. The first one, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't like hooked. And then like I researched like the author, and supposedly he's like really popular in like the sci-fi world, and I'm like, dang, why am I not hooked, right? But I'm definitely gonna get around to reading it, because like based off of like what it seems like the plot is, like it sounds really interesting, right? So I'm gonna put it on my reading list, and I'm gonna get around to it. But I wasn't just like feeling it right then, right? Like maybe I had to read more. Like I want to say I only read like 5 pages of each book, because I mean, I don't know, like I guess my method was just like I'm gonna see which one of these I feel the most immersed in right now. I don't know if it's just me, but like for that book specifically, it started off with like a moment with like the daughter and the dad, and like my dad's dead, right? So like I think that's what it was. I think I was just like, I'm already like, my heart is already in shambles from like this, like, you know, what's been going on with me lately because of the great unbinding. Like I don't want to think about like my dead dad. So I don't know, I think like subconsciously like that's what it was. And I think I just realized that like right now that I got home, like because I was like, you know, I just, the moment with the dad and the daughter, I was just like, I don't want to think about this right now. So I was like, maybe that's why it didn't like captivate me, because like I subconsciously, I just didn't want to like feel those feelings. I don't know. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna put this one back, set it to the side. And then I went on to the next book, which was this one. This was recommended to me by a friend back in the day when I had TikTok, and like she was like my closest TikTok friend. She was so cool. I should really hit her up. Like I don't know, like this whole thing, why I deleted my TikTok is like a long story, but I've kind of like stayed away ever since I did delete it. And sometimes I'm like, dang, I feel like I should make a TikTok, because like I feel like you find more community there, because you get your videos get pushed out more. But I really want to, I don't know, something about YouTube makes me feel like more me. I think I'm more like long form type of girl, you know. I don't know, even though nobody watches these videos, like I'm just gonna keep making them, you know what I mean? So I had that thought today. I was like, maybe I should make a TikTok again, but then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna try to stick to this, because I really do want to be good about like posting these videos, because I don't know, they excite me or whatever. But anyways, all right, second book recommended to me by a TikTok friend from the past that I will hit up maybe today. I hope she's doing okay. Anyways, shit, I already forgot what it's called, but I know it's like the abbreviation is Akotar or something, right? And so I read the back of the book, read the first couple of pages. I will say I was kind of immersed the first couple of pages immediately, I think just because I love snow, and it's so fucking hot today, you guys. It's like literally like somewhere between like 95 to 100 degrees. Like I literally couldn't handle it. I went on a dog walk this morning. I was like melting my butt off, and then I came home, and then I had to like, I'm also taking care of dogs. I'm a dog walker slash dog sitter, by the way. And I had to take those dogs out, right? And melted my butt off again. I was like, when will this end? Like I'm just so hot. And then so like I changed like to go to the Barnes and Noble, and so like I'm sitting down and like reading this book, and it starts off and like this wintry, why am I hugging this book? This is not the book. This wintry vibe or whatever. Like this girl was hunting, and I was like, huh. And then I kind of like skimmed, and it looked like she killed something, but like I was definitely immersed. I was like, huh. I was like, damn, I wish I was right there right now, because I'm fucking hot as shit right now. So that kind of, you know, definitely captured my attention. I was like, this is right now, this is the contender, you know, for a book that gets to go home with me. That sounds funny, like I'm dating around for books. It's kind of funny. So I was like, huh, this is interesting so far. I like this, and it seems like you know, seems kind of cool, whatever. So I was like, all right. And then I set the book to the side, and I was like, all right. And then last book, the one that I came across all on my own, like thanks to a little card under it that piqued my curiosity. I read the first couple pages of this. I mean, read the back, read the first couple pages. Also, this is a fucking, I think it was a trilogy, so it's like 1, 2, 3 books in one, right? So I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool, because that means I don't have to go back and buy the other 2 books or whatever, right? So I was like, huh, that's convenient. When I first picked it up, I don't think I like realized that, but anyways. The only thing that bothers me is like, it was kind of ripped, right? Like, and like the first couple pages are like ripped from here, and that pisses me off. But I mean, whatever, you know. So and it was the only one too, so I was like, I'm just gonna grab it. Oh, this is what got me. I was like, huh, what's going on? The first phase involved reading a highly specialized variety of a life form indigenous to their new world. Men and women with high empathy ratings and some innate telepathic ability were trained to use and preserve these unusual animals. So I was like, what the? So I was like just overall really curious, I think, just about like how it like this is gonna intertwine sci-fi and fantasy, which I think is really cool. And as a predominantly sci-fi writer, but also someone who likes writing fantasy, I'm just like, how are they gonna do this, you know? So I just got really excited. All in all, I was like, this is the one. So then I put the other 2 books back where I found them, continued to drink a little drinky drink, and tucked this away under my arm, and just kind of browsed around, because I was gonna bring myself a souvenir to commemorate the fact that I went out of my comfort zone to explore, and just kind of took myself on the solo date where I like did my makeup, like kind of did my hair, like dressed a little cute, whatever, whipped out my red chucks that I haven't worn in years, and got my little drinky drink, and just kind of like really tried my best to be like, you know, I'm here to enjoy myself, like no offense, like I'm sure everyone around me is like perfectly nice, but like fuck everybody around me. I'm gonna try my best to like not feel self-conscious about like if everyone's like looking at me, you know, because why would they be? I just have like really bad social anxiety. I'm like a really shy guy. Like I think I'm just a really paranoid, like in my head type of person. So I don't know, like stuff like going out and like social settings just like kind of rough for me. But anyways, I feel good and proud and accomplished that I did it. And oh wait, sorry, I got sidetracked. I was gonna buy a little souvenir, but I ended up not because I forgot the books are fucking expensive. And so is literally everything else. Like I saw the cutest little thing. It's called like a wobble or like a wobbly or something like that. It's like a little crochet thing, and I've never crocheted before. And like I found this like Ravenclaw, like it's like a little how-to, and I thought at most that was gonna be like $10. It was fucking $40, and I was like, what the? But it like teaches you how to crochet a little Ravenclaw bird, and I was like, this is so cute. Like I wish I could like make this and like give it to someone, just because I feel like that's cute, right? But it's so expensive, so I was like, you know what, like literally the little souvenirs are a little pricey, maybe like, you know, in the future when I got a little more money on me or whatever. But for now, this within itself I feel like is the souvenir. You know what I mean? So moral of the story is, I think despite yesterday being a very emotionally intense day, I'm very proud of the fact that I gave myself some self-love, tried to look good so I could feel good, stepped out of my comfort zone, went to the bookstore, felt very zen, and just like I really enjoyed myself, and walked out with an exciting new book to read that hopefully I will get some inspiration, ideas, insight into how to intertwine sci-fi and fantasy. So yeah, that's my story. And that was my solo date to the bookstore. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna let you know what I think of this book as we read it. I'm trying to think like where to read this, because I feel like if I'm like in my room for a really long time, like, I get a little depressed, you know. So I'm trying to think like where can I go where I feel first of all cool because it's freaking hot, but like comfy, because like, you know how you see people like reading under trees and shit in the movies. I've thought about that before, but I'm like, damn, like I feel like every single time I've tried like sitting down under a tree and I'm like, this is cool, a fucking ant like crawls on me, and I hate bugs and I'm like so scared of them. So I don't want to do that. So I would like to find somewhere else to read that's like comfy and preferably air conditioned. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions as to where to read that's comfy, let me know. Or where you like to read that's comfy, I guess, that's not in your room, let me know in the comments down below. I'll read through them and definitely take your suggestions into consideration. I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and go do something to step outside of your comfort zone and then tell me about it. I think that's something that, you know, just go try, you know. Like I know it's rough, but like baby steps. I think if you try, you'll look back and be like, huh, I did that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's it for this video. So like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. Bye.